Hello everyone, I'm Professor Geek. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another very impromptu gaming stream. Figured I might as well go live because people aren't going to see this in their feed unless I actually go live. I didn't really plan on this or show people that it was happening, so see here. It's annoying when on the capture card when I click go live. It actually starts broadcasting before it tells me that it's live. So I go back on YouTube, which is a little bit behind anyway, and I go look and see, okay, is it up yet? And I see that there's just like a few, I don't know, 20 seconds of me just staring at the screen before I see the button and say it's live, and I can go, hey everyone. So anyway, welcome to Melissa Harris, only one in the chat thus far, but we will grab, more people as they get notified and we come along here. So a nice Wednesday night stream. Wasn't sure if I was going to do this tonight, but I did want to get a few in. You know, they're hard to do. They're fun, I mean, for me, playing the game, but it's very much a service to people who want to receive the story, but can't because they're just not gamers or whatever, or don't have the, game or the equipment or know-how or whatever. Even though these you can actually play on your mobile device now. You can get them on the Google Store or Apple Play Store. So, but anyway, it's kind of more of a service to that because you can't monetize these videos. Even though it's fun for me playing them, it's times where I have to balance, okay, should I really be doing work or should I not, what's going on there. But yeah, so we're going to go for, at least an hour tonight and see, maybe wrap up around midnight. That's the goal. Or maybe a little after, I don't know. We'll see. It's 10:52 now. I got started a little bit later. I didn't want to go up against Green Lion Girl or Birdman, soundtracks of Birdman. So I imagined, I think Birdman was wrapping up last I saw. That's why I decided to go ahead and go live. But, yeah, we'll see. Let me know if you can hear me okay, Melissa. Everything should be fine, but the capture card, it's always wonky. So I just want to make sure. I'm sure somebody would have said, hey, we can't hear you. Your lips are moving, but we can't hear you by now. So let's go ahead and get this game started, and we'll go ahead and get underway. I did last time, if you remember, at the end of the last game stream, I had trouble, I had Mission and Zabar were my team, my party, walking around there, and my character, the main character, Odin Skyfighter, and Mission were killed by the turrets, and so I had Zalbar run away from it, but I had to restart the game, and my save point was a little earlier, so I did go back and play through that to get me back up to the save point. So we're in the underground base of the Vulkars, the Black Vulkars. And we are still trying to we just saved Zalbar, and now we're trying to find the prototype part for the swoop bike so that we can win the swoop race and save Bastila. Welcome, Junkbot. A little bit of an echo I can hear just fine. A little bit of an echo. I'm wondering, let's see. No. Echoing what? Is the game echoing or is my voice echoing? And Melissa, tell me if you hear that too. I see some more people hanging out just watching, but yeah, if anybody wants to chime in, if they hear an echo as well. I've got the exact same setup I had last time, so it shouldn't be an echo, but I don't know. The fan on my laptop is rolling, so I don't know if that's anything to do. Udias Lee, welcome. To say, Professor, have you watched Uncle Roger before? He's a UK-born comedian with his famous roasting on the BBC Cooking Fried Right. Never heard of Uncle Roger, no. I don't know a lot of the BBC stuff. Not typically a fan, like I don't follow BBC stuff in general, but I do find some things I like here and there. Melissa Harris, I said you hear echoing. Junkbot hears echoing. I don't know what echoing could be. Let me take a look at the settings before we get started here. Move that up at least. I'll try and turn the volume down a little bit. I don't know if that would help. I'm watching the monitor too, so I mean I'm in the good mid-range there. Turn it back up and see. I just I don't know what could be echoing. Let me bring in the mic a bit closer, or maybe put it farther away. I think before I had it a little bit farther away. just trying some things. You guys tell me if anything that I'm doing actually fixes it or whatever. So we will see what's going on. But we'll get started here in just a second. But is the echo? You know what? I can hear it myself here. Let me see. Okay, I just did something. This might stop the echoing there. I don't know why that would, but it's possible that this just stopped the echoing. I muted the YouTube, but it goes through to headphones that I'm not using actually, because I don't need to hear anybody else on right now, or you don't necessarily need to hear myself talk. I've got earbuds for the game, so that's not going through. But it should be fine right now. It should be echo. I think should be off by now. But you guys let me know decisively, except for my Alexa over there talking to me now. Yes, Daniel Heron. This is real time. Welcome, Trooper. Welcome. Yeah. You guys, Lee, already welcome. So, all right, we got folks in here. Let's go ahead and that's where I saved, just out of there. So we're in the underground Black Vulcar base. I will keep checking in about that echo, let me know if it's still around, but it should be good. So I just opened up that. I think I went ahead and looted these boxes before I saved. So we've got this over here now. Computer, slice the computer, 2 spikes. I got 23 spikes. I got plenty to work with there. Computer access, security cameras, armory. All right, that's where we are now. It's fine. The barracks. I think you can do something. You can like release some gas or something in the barracks. Trooper says sounds warbled. Let me go back closer to my mouth now that I've muted that. This capture card is a pain in the butt. I mean, is on the one hand, it's really good quality of the game there that you're seeing, and good quality, decent with the webcam there and everything like that. But there's just always some little thing over now. All right, so I can overload the power conduit in the main barracks, and that should take all of those guys out. So that's 5 spikes, though. Let me see. Instead, rec room, that's fine. Pool, I think there is something in the pool, isn't there? Yeah, those things I can... No, nothing in the pool to do. Garage elevator, those are the things I need to take out. Those turrets, they're the things that killed me last time. So, shut down garage elevator security system. Yes, absolutely need to do that. Success. Taken out. Okay. See, they just died there. So I don't die anymore, that's good. Garage elevator control room. I can take out. I think that's somebody you release or fight or something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not actually. I wonder if I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've got. I wonder if I want to take them out. Yeah, I'll take them out. Why not? Overload spikes. Here we go. You're gonna see them all go down. Bam! Just got the one guy in there now to fight. Nice. I like it. Menu. Open all security doors. Upload area schematics. I think do I have to unload? Do I have to unlock the security doors? I might have to unlock the security doors. If I do, I'll come back. We'll see. But mission's pretty good at security, so. There's that dude. We can take him out now, though. I surrender, I surrender. Please don't kill me. I'm not like these others. I'm not like Brejik and his new Vulkars. What are you talking about? You're a Vulkar, aren't you? I'm a Vulkar, but I was here long before Brejik took over. I was a Vulkar back when it meant something, back when we had honor. Then Brejik and his followers took over and turned our gang into a bunch of violent thugs and bloodthirsty punks. Now they treat us original Vulkars like second-class citizens. Take me, for example. I used to be one of the highest ranking bulkers in the game. Now I'm stuck on guard duty here in the back, all thanks to Brejik. That take me, for example, that's horrible dialogue writing. It's rare that you have horrible dialogue writing in this game, but that was a clunker. If you hate Brejik so much, why don't you just leave the gang? I've been trying to work up the courage to leave, but it's not that easy. Brejik's followers will try to hunt down anyone who leaves the Volker gang. He says he won't let traitors live. Ha! Brejik and his followers are the real traitors. They turned on Gaddon, and now they slaughter the Beks in the streets, and anyone else they happen to run across. Brejik knows anyone with character will never willingly follow a leader like him, so he uses brutality and violence to stay in power. Gonna let you don't get out of here. I don't want to threaten him, I'll just say that. Thanks a lot. Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble for you on the way out. I hope you take Brejik and his Volkers down. Oh, I will. After I loot this box. Thank you for that. Samuel Proctor's here, says, what's up with the audio? Okay, so the audio is messed up, apparently. Let me grab these headphones down here and let's see what you guys are talking about. Trying to figure out what's going on. Huh. Oh. I think I know what's going on. Yep, I know exactly what's going on. Sorry, guys. Go away. Alright. I think this... Hopefully it'll let me change... Okay. Audio, yep. Sounds great. Good. Okay. I was an idiot and had the wrong mic enabled. Like a doofus that I am. If Wolf 10 Media was here, he'd say, never change, prof. It's what I do. It's what I do. So let me know. Audio should be completely fixed now. It should be 10 times better. I didn't have this mic enabled. I had the mic on the laptop enabled. So you're picking me up through the crappy laptop mic over there, which was taking in everything and stuff. All the warbles and stuff, so... Wow. I never cease to amaze myself, even with my own technical ineptitude. But that's why you guys love me, right? That's why you stick around. Alright, have we gone through this door yet? I think this is those turrets that I just disabled. Security. Sure. Sounds great, Junk Bus said. Yep, thanks guys. Sorry, this is a prof, you know me. This was the barracks that I just took everybody out. Yep, oh cool, cryoban grenade. And I've got crates to go loot. Nice. More there. Ooh, 100 credits, sweet. I think I opened that one. Oh, I did. Sweet, okay. And more over there. Nice. 154 credits. This is good because I need that bank to buy the buy T7 later. Open that one, right? Yeah, I did. Easy to get lost and turn around in this place. That's the pool. Oh, I need to get the droid to go down there because that steam coming out of the pool, that will actually harm you, I think. So I think you need to reactivate the droid. 1 repair part. I got 5. Okay. Yeeks. Now program the droid to crawl into the pool and self-destruct. I needed to do that, fortunately. So that should be all my repair parts. Okay, the droid moves off to carry off the instructions you programmed it to do. So it should take out those vents, and then I can... It does something, takes out something. I guess it wasn't the vents that was the problem. There was something down here you had to have it. Oh, I think maybe it unlocked the chest for you. I don't know. Durasteel bonding allow. Oh, okay, cool. I got some cool things to upgrade weapons with, and some plasma grenades. Nice. Lost all my moves, Zalbar. Trying to walk. Alright. Getting a little turned around, but I just want to make sure that I've actually done every room here possible.
Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy.
You're suggesting I take a bath.
No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
You're making this up. I groom every day. My hair is not tangled and it's not going gray. Zalbar looks fine to me.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit.
You don't trim a Wookiee. You don't color a Wookiee. And you certainly don't dress a Wookiee.
I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge.
Leave me alone.
Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
I love their relationship. I love that Zalbar puts up with her, you know, because she's like this bratty kid sister that he's just kind of stuck with. But I mean, he's fiercely loyal to her as well. And he's sworn a life debt to me. No, I don't want to leave Lore City. Wait a minute, do I? Is this the garage? No. That's where we came in. That's right. Energy shield, nice. Alright, where am I going? The map here. So there I am there. That is to the sewers. The rec room, we've done that. Garage security. Okay, so I need to go behind and up there. Okay. I always forget that I have a map. Let's check what's going on with the chat. Except my sound engraver's here. Hello, dear sound engraver. Just finished recording 2 videos. I'm ready to sit back, relax, and work while you play. Awesome. Great to have my girl here, watching along or listening along. All right, what now? Go straight. Except I can't do that. There we go. There it is. Now that's the security panel.
Yeah?
System online. System status pending. Security system offline. Blaster turrets inactive. Logging out. Okay, good. So that just confirms that I did take those out at the main area there. Yep, that's what took me down last time. So now we go into the garage. Remember, obviously they'd have the prototype for the swoop bike in the garage. Let's see, Udias Lisa, will you play Fallen Order after this? Fallen Order, is that the one that Disney put out recently? I'm only going to do EU stuff. I mix up the names though, so maybe that's not. Maybe I'm definitely going to do Part 2, KOTOR Part 2, Star Wars The Old Republic, you know, on the computer there. We'll do Force Unleashed, you know, all that kind of stuff. The Bounty Hunter game as well. So we'll do all of them, but just not, you know, nothing outside of the EU though. Samuel Proctor, who's scruffy looking? Gil Rivera, welcome. What's up, Professor? Man, I miss playing this game. I know, it's good stuff. Alright, we got a garage head. It's time to fight. Oh, come on, fight. Almost. Come on, Zalbar. There you go. Nice. And I get a level up. Which I could use because my health is gone. There. Skills. Okay, I'm done with Persuade right now because I got high charisma anyway. Got 2 points. That means I can go ahead and bump up. Repairs good. Stealth? I could use some stealth. I don't want to always have to rely on mission or somebody else. Feats. That's right. Now I can do feats. I've been granted the following feats this level. Uncanny dodge. Cool. Do I want heavy armor yet? Or double-bladed weapon? Oh yeah, I should do that. Double-bladed. Character focus on you. Not single-handed. Yeah.
think I'm going to go the double-bladed route there. Mr. Matchstick is here. Welcome. Samuel says, it seems that every time I get an hour in KOTOR, the professor starts his live stream. Sorry, man. Sorry. Appreciate you being here, though. Mr. Matchstick says, yo, popping in to say hi and to advertise my gaming stream. Warhammer 40k Space Marine, Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Awesome. Good on you. Auditor Dread says, hola, Professor Geek. Was inspired to play KOTOR again after your playthrough. I put 6 hours in and Under the City with the Rackle Serum. Awesome. Cool. That's great to hear. It's just a fun game. Such a fun story. Man, playing this game the first time really... You know, I came back to Star Wars after Disney was doing all their nonsense and just really was hit fresh and new at this point in my life. Just bowled me over with how wonderfully inspirational Luke Skywalker's story is. So I wanted to hear more of it, so I went to the EU. And that meant the Thrawn trilogy and just, oh, it was so amazing. But then I loved the EU so much I wanted to experience it even from the very beginning. So even all the way from Dawn of the Jedi and started working up to that. And I got to the Knights of the Old Republic. And I've got to say, this story here, and I don't want to, no, we're not going to give any spoilers or anything like that, but this story here hit me almost as hard as, not quite, because Luke's really fleshed out, but almost as hard as Luke's story. It's a second in there for me. It's really something. So, Peter DeRosa says, yeah, I've been disappointed with all the games under the Disney umbrella. They look cool, but lack the soul of LucasArts. Yeah, and a lot of people are excited now because, oh, LucasArts is working with this for this or that video game. Like, guys... It's still Disney and Disney continuity. There's some news. I just saw the Quartering released a video on Minds talking about, I didn't watch it, so I don't know what the details are, but some new report shows that Kathleen Kennedy's definitively not going anywhere. Well, yeah, I could have told you that. I know everybody was really happy about the rumors and squeeing and stuff, but that was never really a possibility. Oh, look at that awesome full health bar. Okay, I think I've got to go down here first, if I'm remembering correctly. I will say this, that my character Odin there is a pretty, minus the mullet, he's a pretty accurate portrayal, Do work out, got a nice tight rear and all that good stuff, Gotta have all that, right? Why am I talking? Oh, there's another console over there. I need to do something over there, remember. Slice the computer. My spikes are getting low. Alright. Computer spikes. That brings me down to 7. The security cameras. I'm pretty sure you have to do something in here, though. Nothing there. I could overload the swoop bike in Garage Bay. I think I have to do that, but let me just check on everything. That's where we are. Don't want to overload the terminal. Loading bay. I have to do something with that droid when I get there. Engine lab. I think I could take those out. No. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I've got to overload the swoop bike. Yeah, that gets me through that area, I think. You know what, though? I am going to save before I do that, just in case I'm mixing things up, because I'm pretty low on those spikes. I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do. Some of you guys are probably saying, yeah, duh, do it. But I like to play it safe. Let's see, game. Alright. Oh, no! Oh, shoot. I forgot you gotta slice the computer each and every time. Oh, well. I still have enough spikes, but this will wipe me out, so... Shoot, I forgot about that. I'm sure you guys caught that. Oh, well. If I need more spikes, I can go up top and get more. But let's go ahead and... Engine set to overload. Sounding alarm. Or maybe you don't have to. Maybe it just takes out some Vulkers. You know, if that's all it does, I don't need that. I can just take those guys out myself. Yeah, I think I'll go load that game back up, because I don't need to take those guys out. I can handle those. Load game. Let's see. Auditor Dread says, what do you think about Knights of the Old Republic 2? If you have played it, in my opinion, it doesn't match KOTR, and the story wasn't released in a complete state, but it's fun. Yeah, I pretty much agree with you. It's a lot of fun, and I think it is a great story, but you can tell that it wasn't finished. It doesn't match the first one's caliber, but it's rare that a sequel really goes up all the way to, you know, the caliber of the first one. I mean, it happens sometimes, but, you know, the Batman Arkham games or something, but, some of them anyway. But, yeah, I still enjoyed it. I love the, now we are going to play through that, didn't I? Yeah, I already did that. We are going to play through Knights of the Old Republic 2 after this one, and, cool, computer spikes, good. And, in the EU canon, you have to be, because you can be male, female, light side, dark side, whatever you want in these games, but for the EU canon that we're playing through, because books came after these stories in the EU, and you know, were based on these characters and whatnot, so you do have to play a male character in the first one and light side, you know, go light side, and then in the second one you need to play a female character and go light side as well. At least I think, you know, definitely a male, definitely a female character, and I'm pretty sure you need to go stay light side. Krea's a really interesting character. All right, cool, a heavy combat suit. I think I'm in the best suit there, 6 and 4. Heavy combat's 5 and 4. Yeah, so I'm good there. But let me see if maybe mission. Nah, keep her guarded up there.
Yes.
Samuel Proctor says, with the new Star Wars games, it's not just Disney, it's also EA corrupting it. Yeah, I heard about that. Trooper says, KOTOR is an unfinished masterpiece. Krea is better than Rey. Changed my mind. Oh, Krea is much better than Rey. Are you kidding me? No change in your mind there. Arigmar Verlaine, like that name, says a cockroach wearing lipstick is better than Rey. Yes, indeed. Indeed. I don't even need the lipstick, honestly, to prefer it. Schooner Tuna, light side all the way. I agree, my friend. We're keeping it aspirational this year. Alright. These knuckleheads. And I'll get mission to, oops. Got somebody. I don't need to fight them just yet. Stop it. There's nothing there. Alright, mission. Come down here and reclaim some mines for me. With all the mines I'm reclaiming, I could sell a few of them. Oh, seriously? Thanks, Salvar. Just run right through it.
What? Your party can sometimes really constantly getting in your way, and then they can be a pain sometimes. But I do have a anti-anecdote, I think. Anecdote kit, yeah. Okay. And drop her a med pack. Yes?
Alright. Yeah, Darth Nihilus was really cool in part 2, definitely. Way to go, Salvar. I know, seriously. Big dumb Wookiee. It's okay, he kicked enough butt. Is there anything you're supposed to do? Oh, yeah. Forgot they have these, like, filing cabinets you can loot, too. Nice, that was simple. 14 credits. Nothing like looting dead bodies for a lightsider, huh? Throughout the game, you will be able to find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. Yeah, I know that. These items can be improved by the addition of upgradable items. Use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons and armor. I don't know if I've got anything else that I can really upgrade right now. Oh, I do have some things to upgrade. So this was Missions Viro Blade. I think I've... Did I give that to... I think I've got Zalbar equipped with that. Sawbar's bowcaster. Sweet, I can finish that out. That might be a pretty formidable weapon. Depending on what things I've got there for it. Let me double check. He's got Viroblade and Missions Viroblade. So he's got both items I just equipped for him. Let me see, though, what the bowcaster is now. Sawbar's bowcasters. Oh, nice. 3 to 12. 28 meters. Attack modifier 3. That's pretty good. I'll keep him on melee for right now. But once I get Bastila, I could keep him on that as well. Let's see. Other things going on in the chat there. Audited Dread says, would have loved to seen EU Luke versus Darth Nihilus. Yeah. Welcome, Autobot Megatron. Good evening, Truff. Happy day to all the fellow Autobots in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Love the play between Nihilus and Miraluka. Yeah. Miraluka. Sound Engraver says, whoa, it's either Cad Bane or a lost member of the Blue Man Group. I know, that guy. He was like rocking the moves, too, trying to punch me. I forget that alien's species. If anybody knows it in the chat, feel free to shout it out. My essential guide to EU alien life forms over there on the shelf. People chatting with each other. All good. Okay, cool. Let's keep rolling. Somebody else thinks he's man enough to go against me. Nope.
Yeah? Gotcha.
Looks like we have visitors. Lackey's Convoy Dom Gaddon. Back into trying to steal Brejik's swoop engine accelerator, I bet.
Brejik stole that engine from Gaddon. It was never yours to begin with.
I could go to all the trouble stealing this prototype just so you can steal it back from that old fool. Would you like me to dispose of these Beck spies, Candon? No, hold on a second. I see they aren't wearing the hidden Beck colors, so I'm guessing you aren't a part of the feeble old man's gang. You must be freelance mercenary. Enough yapping, hand over that accelerator. We'll talk for right now. We'll be nice for right now, but I'm gonna take him out in a second. You're right, I'm not one of the Becks. My name is Odin Skyfighter. Instead of stealing the prototype from the Becks, why don't you come work for us? The Black Vultures could use someone like you. Forget it. I know all about the Black Vultures. Be smart. Gaddenthek is old news. He's a blind fool in more ways than one. Brejik is a visionary. Soon he'll control the entire lower city. Don't shackle yourself to a losing team. Forget it. I'm not going to betray Gaddon. I can see there's not much chance of convincing you to come work for us after all. Most unfortunate. Now can I kill them, Gandon? Yes, darling. Kill them. Kill them all. How about I just roll up with a frag grenade in the house? Bam! That chick is rough. Sweet, that wasn't bad. I remembered it was a little bit hairy to get through all that, but I remembered to use the grenades first and go hide. So not bad, not bad. Odin was left standing. I do think
Yeah?
I might slip up top and get everybody healed real quick before going further so I don't waste my med packs. Here's the swoop accelerator. Here's what we've been trying to steal. Items received. So we got the special part. Let me get these guys some med care. Turn to hideout. Maybe it's not available. Oh. Where do I have to go to get out of here?
What? Gotcha.
Oh, that was nothing. Can I do it here? Ah, might not let me go. As long as I'm in the garage, I guess I'm gonna have to use some of these med packs after all. Well, that's not bad.
Yes?
Give him an advanced med pack too. He doesn't have as much treat injury skills though, so one more should do him there.
Yeah?
What?
I might as well take a regular one myself. Got some fights coming up, I believe. Alright. What has been going on in the chat? That guy actually attempted to make you switch sides. Yeah, exactly. They do that a lot. I mean, you can really control the storyline. I mean, the cool thing about these games is that you're one of the writers. That's why it affects you so much when things happen to your character, because you've got to, you've been a part of this. You've been writing with it, I mean, within the parameters that the games allows, obviously. But that's what makes it so cool. So you're kind of one of the writers of the story. That's why you're so invested in it. And I think that's why it's got so much replayability. People really enjoy that. What's in here? Nothing at all. Or that's the elevator, maybe? Let's see.
Huh? Gotcha. Darn it.
I forget how to open that. I know you've got to open it at some point. Was it back
Sure.
in the control room? I'm forgetting how that worked out. Oh, the junk droid. I don't want to do that. Do I reactivate that droid? Does that go? I forget. I'm gonna see what's going on in the chat here and see if anybody else remembers that. Schooner Tuna says Darth Malik and Darth Nihilus remind us what happens when one embraces the dark side. Absolutely. Not only does it control your destiny, but you're transformed into a grotesque version of yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Son Engraver, I saw that post you did with your student. Yeah, having to write about why superheroes aren't diverse today. Oh, sounds like some of the students I'll get sometimes. You guys need some Colto. We did. We could have used some Colto, Tito de Rosa. Colto, of course, is the Colto leaf. That's what Colto tanks, for Star Wars healing and stuff. You need to do a console to open the door, Alex says. Okay, thanks, Alex. Welcome. Good to see you there. I'm gonna do more Star Wars. I need to schedule with Agent Boomer. He's next in line for my Inspiration of Heroes stories. Maybe Friday. I don't know. I'll talk to him about that. It'll be a live stream. But I'm thinking too. I told Alex Starr via instant message earlier that I am going to access system commands. Hang on. Sorry, trying to do something. Open all security doors. I guess that's it. Okay. I'm trying to give Dark Empire another chance because I just didn't enjoy Dark Empire when I first read it. And I still don't. There's some things about my opinion on it that aren't going to change. But I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I mean, I accept it as part of the EU because the EU that comes after is very much built on it. So I accept it. But it just, everybody was just screaming about how it's so amazing, and it just didn't. I didn't like some of the ideas that it had. But I am rereading it because I recently discovered, that's what I was asking Alex Starr about, that I do have the role-playing game of Dark Empire. And apparently that provides some connective tissue between the Thrawn trilogy and Dark Empire. So, what were you doing back there? Maybe somebody was going to hang back a little bit. So I'm going to read the connective tissue, and I'm going to read the entire Dark Empire trilogy. Sorry, taking me forever to get through this.
Yeah?
Yes.
But I am going to, at that point, have Alex and Matt Wilkins, perhaps. I say his name Walsh or Wilkins. I always get it mixed up. But on, and we'll do a kind of talk about the Dark Empire and see if what they think about it. If I'm not being fair or whatever, you guys can tell me. You know, I might not have had to do those because I think we're probably just going to end up going back up top here in a second. It's locked.
Huh? Gotcha. Simple.
Sure.
Alright. I can't remember. I feel like I'm missing something, or maybe I have to come back later for something there. But right now I've got the swoop bike part, so it's time to go back up top. Love the look of this area, Soundagraver says. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, all of the, these games designs are dated, of course, because it was, what, 2002 for Xbox? The first Xbox? So, graphics and stuff like that have gotten better, but these games designs were just great. I mean, I love these designs. And this is an underground hidden base, exactly what it would look like in the Star Wars universe. Peter DeRosa says, I used to write so much Star Wars fanfic, whole series of stuff, but since Disney, I've had little enthusiasm to continue it, sadly. Even if I did, I would totally ignore Disney's canon, but still. Yeah, I could see writing some fanfic within the EU, since they're not allowing EU to be written anymore. That's a shame. Utter Dread said, I was surprised that they didn't use Bacta instead of KOTOR. That's right, yeah. I believe there is an EU explanation around it since the game takes place. Yeah, and, well, even in this game, you eventually go to, what's the planet? The Selkath's planet, where KOTOR's mined. I forget. But yeah, there are certain things that that are different. Well, it's, too, like you play Pazik in this game instead of Sabak, so I think I can go ahead and return to the hideout at this point. Still unavailable. Okay. Well, shouldn't be here for long. Upper sewers, then we should be able to return to the hideout to get everybody healed. Then we'll go back down to the lower city where we need to go. Yeah, I've already done all that. Up top, get everybody healed. Alright, checking the chat there. Auditor just said Dark Empire art is hit or miss for me. The audio drama had more depth. Yeah, that's one of the other things I want to listen to is the audio dramas. I've recently downloaded those, so maybe that'll help my opinion of it. I don't know. Peter DeRosa says, I love Dark Empire. It has such a massive repercussions in the EU timeline that can be felt for years. Yeah, I mean, I haven't read a lot of the EU past that, past that point, so maybe that's part of my my experience too that needs to be brought in. The Sentinel said, cool, biggest crossover event of 2021. Matt Wilkins and Professor Geek. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been doing my am I getting the name wrong? Is it Matt Wilkins or Walsh? Help me out, Alex Star. It's the guy who does the expandeduniverse.com website. I know there's just somebody else who is a famous person with one of those names or whatever. Alex Star, I'm a veteran of KOTOR, and seeing your party keep getting killed, it's hilarious. Hey, this is the only second time I played it through. I'm more of a player for story, not so much just the gameplay, like for the fun of it, like the actual play. I like doing all this to experience the story. That's fun for me. Manon, thank you, Auditor Dread. That's the Selkath planet where the KOTOR is harvested. Manon, yeah. Yep, everybody else is saying Manon now. Yep. Okay. Still know your planets. Yeah, definitely. I've been getting, I've been steadily growing my Star Wars EU collection. At this point, it's almost completely 3 full shelves over there. And I do have the, in terms of the guidebooks, I like getting those because those are fun to, when you don't remembering every single alien race or planet yet, you can. So I've got the Essential Guide to the Droids. I got that when Soundagraver was here as one of the Christmas presents. So she saw that. I've got the Essential Guide to Aliens. I think I got the Essential Guide to Characters coming too. But for all of those, you want to make sure that you find them before Disney. So like the 2000s editions of those, so you don't see any of the Disney nonsense within it, which you can find. Sometimes there's, use private sellers and stuff. It occurs to me that suddenly everybody's healed anyway, so I don't know why I'm going back here. Wow. Alright, that was kind of a waste, but let me go see if I can gear up for anything, or maybe sell off some things to get a little more money. Actually, since I leveled up, maybe we'll try fighting Duncan again? What do you guys think? I don't know. Might try it one more time. Kicks my butt, and I'll just keep leveling up until I come back to him.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium.
It's
Finest selection of supplies in all
yeah.
of Terrace. Because of this.
We've heard her dialogue before. That's just when I'm breezing through it. Alright, things to sell. None of my med packs, no repair kits. Computer spikes, can keep those. I don't need 2 heavy combat suits. So 1. Certainly don't need 3 military suits. I'm gonna sell off that other heavy combat suit because, well, I don't know. I'll keep it for right now. I can always sell it later. Longsword. Prototype. Prototype's the one, yeah, that's got the bonuses that I've got. So this one I could sell, I believe. Short swords, no value. Blasters, disruptors. Ion blaster, that's for droids. I'll hold on to some of this stuff until I do need it later. Need to sell. But, alright. I think it's probably better to go down levels from here to the Gadambex. Gadambex hideout, or the Hidden Bex rather, hideout, rather than go all the way back down to the sewers and fight my way all the way back up. Peter DeRosa says, you definitely have to read the Rogue Squadron series, The Legacy of the Force and Fate of the Jedi, post-Vong era, are simply incredible. I'm definitely going to read those. In terms of I mean, all of it's on my list. I'm going through in order right now. I'm having a lot of fun. I do jump around a little bit, because, I don't want to be left without certain things to read in the future and stuff. So I do jump around a bit, but for the most part, I'm kind of going in order. And certainly reviewing in order on the expandeduniverse.com. The next one I'm going to be reviewing is The Lost Tribe of the Sith. And I'll have that review out by next week. I'm just waiting on a copy to come in that doesn't have the Legends logo on it, because that's what I want to show on the video. But I can understand Dark Empire in the context of, the EU, how it fits in and stuff like that. But honestly, when it was written, it was thought to be the very next thing after Return of the Jedi. I mean, that's what they were going for. And I just think that's really a stupid approach to take.
It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols. So unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
I've got my authorization papers
Why
right
didn't
here.
you say so? Everything seems to be in order. Okay, I guess you can go down to the lower city. Just be careful down there. Those swoop gangs will take a shot at anybody. Even our Sith patrols have come under fire.
If you're going to write a story, like to be the first story to come after the Return of the Jedi, and the very first thing you do is bring back Palpatine, that's just lazy. That's lazy and ill-paced, and no. Plus, when you've got people have been with these characters through a whole trilogy, and they've left them in their place of peace. Okay, they've won. They've enjoyed that. If you're going to write something like a sequel trilogy, that's why the Thrawn trilogy was, and I'm glad that the EU eventually did put the Thrawn trilogy before Dark Empire. So like I said, in the continuity of the EU, I can see how Dark Empire works. But when it was being written at first, it didn't, the EU wasn't even a thing yet. So they were thinking it was going to go right after the trilogy. And, you don't just break down every victory that was hard won in the first trilogy just so you can tell another story about trying to rise to the top. That's poor writing, I think. But again, it doesn't mean that it won't work within the EU continent. Oh, that's his mission. Okay. Yeah. Dang. Zalbar doesn't play. I'm down there to help, but I think he's going to have that guy taken out. Right. Sweet. And that's the Volker base entrance, but we've already been there. We'll go to index. Alright, so I was talking a lot. Let me check. Check with the chat, see if I missed anything. Aragmar says one day my book universe will be big too, but that might happen long after I kick the proverbial salvage container. Autobot Megatron I took up after leaving my evil ways and redeeming myself as an Autobot. Wolf 10 Media says 5 episodes in and you're still on Terrace? Hey, you know, going slow. Taking these in bite-sized chunks. Let's see, a lot of players. Make sure you tag me if you want me to read your comments, so I can. That's just easier for me now that we got quite a few people. 29 people in here. Wow. Alex Star said I'm playing KOTOR. I'm playing as Soldier and Jedi Guardian on Tatooine. Not getting my party killed, thankfully. Except those dang sand people. They're frustrated. Yeah. Samuel Parker says Dark Empire's Palpatine resurrection still makes more sense than Rise. Oh yeah, the Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, definitely. Or Rise of the Pretender. I like the way you put that. Yeah, I agree. All right, did I missing anybody? I can. Yep. Nope, that's the guy that I already looted. I think the last time. Yeah. Okay. Let's roll. That's where I just came out of. I don't think I can go through there yet. Lower City Apartments, right there. Have I been to Lower City Apartments? I don't know that I've gone there. Maybe I should go check. I think I just went right to the left last time I was down here, but maybe I'm wrong. But if there's anything to loot or to get, you know, money-wise, I could definitely use it. Nice. Those credits. Alright, that's it in there. Get out of the way! Maybe I have looted this already. That one's empty. Huh. Why would I have missed that other guy, though? I don't know. That's probably why. Some of these guys engage me and I missed the apartments I'm supposed to go check. I have leveled up quite a bit. These guys are simple to take down, so I might be ready to fight Duncan. And the, called the, yeah, I think I've checked these before. But it was worth coming in just for the ones I missed anyway. Yeah, I've been here. Already opened that too, I believe. Yeah. Did all this, but missed a couple, so it was good. Every little credit helps when it's time to get T7. Yeah, that's the one that made to look like that guy had died so I could collect the bounty. Alright, we're rolling on. First. Yeah. That's where the bounties are. I think I've turned in all the bounties. I think the only other bounty left. Let me just double check. I think the only bounty left is the contender. I forget his name right now, but I'm not going to kill him. Can't do the dark side points. Sorry, Alex. Got good counsel when it comes to the game, but I just can't bring myself to take on dark side points. Bunnies. Alright, so the assassin Selvin. Did I already take down Selvin? Bendick Starkiller is the one I'm not going to get. Dia already helped. I think I did Selvin too. Merchant Largo. Who's Largo? That bounty's no longer available. Okay. Just want to make sure that all the bounties. Bendick's the one I'm not getting. Selvin. Alright, I've already dealt with that one. This bandit's been pulled. Yeah, so he did pull the Dias. Merchant Largo, that one's been pulled. What? Matric? That's the one I already turned in. Yep, alright, so we're good. Alright. So I believe I'm done there. Now it's time to go back to the Gadon Thek, or the Hidden Beck base, and turn over the swoop bike part. Now the swoop races, that's one thing that does not come naturally to me. I think it was okay. I mean, definitely saved before them. I think it was okay to eventually, it didn't take me too long to win the first race, but especially the ones on other planets, like I don't even try sometimes. Alex Star said, I'm actually enjoying Kenobi. I'm glad I gave it another chance. Thanks, Spell. Oh, great. I'm so glad you liked it, because, yeah, and that reminds me, people don't forget that this Thursday night, tomorrow night, 10:15 p.m. on this channel, Big Al and I will be doing chapters 6 through 11 of Kenobi. So, started it last time. The videos and on the channel there you can go check. But, yeah, so tomorrow we'll continue with that. It's a really good story.
You have returned. You have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you?
I have the accelerator right here.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
Okay, I lived up to my end of the deal. Now you better come through.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadon, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Don't worry, Gadon. I'll win the race. Sage was right, Gadon. One of your best riders should get that swoop bike. Why are you doing this, Gadon?
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Sounds like you've got all your bases covered.
You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles.
Okay, I'm ready for the race.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
You spend a restless night in the Beck base. In the morning, one of the Becks takes you to the swoop racing pits where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. So you're the one who's going to ride the swoop bike, huh? Don't worry, I've been working on the accelerator and stability won't be a problem. I hope. Gadon mentioned that you've never done this before. You want me to run over the basics of handling a swoop bike for you? I could use a little refresher, sure. Sure, tell me how it's done. Pretty simple. First, try not to crash into anything. There's debris and obstacles scattered all over the course, so watch out. All swoops are equipped with dynamic deflector systems, so hitting an obstacle won't cause you to crash, but it will shake you up a bit and slow you down. The track also has accelerator panels, remember those, built into its surface. If you fly over one, it will give you your swoop a boost of speed, so try to hit them when you see them. When the engine starts running hot, you'll get a warning and you'll have to switch gears. Other than that, just try to hang on, you'll be fine. Okay, let's start the race. Hold on, I better explain the rules to you. Each rider goes on the track alone. At the end of the day, whoever posted the fastest time is the winner. Normally a rider can run as many heats as they want, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator on your swoop will hold up. No more than 4 or 5 races, I guess. So make your runs count. Gaddon's put his trust in you. We need to win this race on Brejik's Volkers. We'll get a whole bunch of new recruits. If that happens, we're finished. I won't let you down. Sounds like you're ready. Go talk to the race announcer over by the counter. He'll give you the time to beat, get you onto the course. I'll be waiting for you here after the run so I can make any tweaks or repairs to your swoop in case you want to go out for another race. Good luck, and don't worry about the prototype overheating and exploding while you're out on the track. That probably won't happen. Alright, I'll talk to a couple people and then save before I actually do the race. Watch yourself on the track. Every year we lose a couple of first-timers. We Becks are losing enough members as it is without having to die on the track. Just be careful and good luck. Never understood why so many of you new riders make your first competitive start in the biggest race of the year. That accelerator Gaddon slapped on your swoop will help, but I just don't think that will be enough. Plus there's always the chance it will explode during your run. Another rookie on the track head. Give you punks a helmet and a swoop bike, and suddenly you figure you're racers. Judging by the look of you, I'd say I don't have much to worry about. The Becks are really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. Hey, look at this fresh meat on the track. Well, don't get your hopes up, rookie. No first-year rider has ever won the swoop racing season opener. Gaddon must be getting desperate if he's grabbing first-timers off the street. If the Volkers win this year, it'll be over for the Hidden Becks. And there is Bastila. But I think she's, well, she's at least pretending to be in a stupor. You can't even talk to her. It's allowed to talk to the prisoner. Brejik's orders. She wouldn't hear you anyway. She's got a neural disruptor collar on to keep her under control. Alright, time to save, and then learn how to swoop race again. I did see a couple people tagging me though, so let me make sure I get those. I think it was just one. Yeah, no, a couple here. Schooner Tuna says, I want to see you write fanfiction of Star Wars and make it a sequel to Dawn of the Jedi. That's right. We were cheated out of what that series had to offer. I know, that series had just started, like the oldest chronological series in the EU, talking about the, you know, the birth of the Jedi from the Jedi and stuff like that. And we had like 1 novel and 2, you know, volumes of comics, and then it was just cut off, you know, when Disney bought it and stopped it. It was a shame. Peter DeRosa says, honestly, an endless font of info and enjoyment for the EU comes from the old school West End Gamers RPG books from the 90s. I still have them all this day. Such a treasure of the EU. Yeah, that's where the I've got the Old Republic role-playing game from that line and the Dark Empire one. And I see the regular Star Wars one too. I might try and get soon. I saw it on a page somewhere. Alright, we're gonna try. I'm nervous. You're here to race, right? Okay, let's see who your sponsor is. Ah, you're ready for the Hidden Becks, I see. Always like them. I hope they can show these Volkers a thing or two, but I digress. Okay, you're registered. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed. We've only lost 1 rider today, and we want to keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. What's the time to beat? Well, Red Drose has the best time so far. 38 minutes, no, 38 seconds and 43, whatever. What happened to the rider you lost? Same as usual, he was pushing himself beyond his limits and he hit some debris on the track. The deflectors kept him from crashing, but the force of the impact jarred him through the swoop. Don't worry, they scraped what was left off of him on the track already. Just remember to hang on and you should be okay. You can hit the track wherever you're ready. Alright, we're saved already, so go ahead and race one of my heats. Alright, get you out on the track. Here we go. Probably gonna have to take this 2 or 3 times. That's a slow start. Let's go. This is the practice run anyway. Did I win? I think it was this time 38. I think I did actually win. At least that one. I'll have to beat somebody else's. Yeah, I did. I won that person's time. You did it. You got the top time. You just beat racers who have been doing this for 20 years. This is amazing. Someone who's never ridden a swoop before today comes in here and... Wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at that board. One of the Volkers just beat your time. Who? Ah, it was Redros. I should have known. That's okay. The day ain't over yet. The accelerator's still holding together. You just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. I remember the first time I was playing through this, and I don't like racing in games. It's not really my thing, but I knew I had to do that in order to accelerate the story or continue the story in this. So when I won the race, I was like, good, thank goodness. All right, we can go to play something else. And then he told me that I had to go race again. I was like, argh, ridiculous. Let me save now, though, since I got that much at least. Auditor Dread said, oh, I missed it. Chat's popping up through there. Auditor Dread said, now this is pod racing. Cringe. Media said, time to save, Miss Prissy. Don't knock me for saving. Sound Engraver and I play video games. She likes the gameplay. I mean, she's playing Donkey Kong Country, and I'm next to her just like in awe of how she's just... I mean, she's got the knack for the jumps and all that kind of stuff. That's never been what I play for. I mean, I'm good at gameplay and like, you know, the Batman Arkham games and stuff like that, but it has to have that story to pull me along, or I don't, you know, have the motivation. Back again, I see. So are you ready to hit the track? Not literally, of course. We've already lost one rider that way today. I want to write, what's the time to beat? Redros is the best time in 32. Good, but not the best I've seen. I want to race one of my heats. Okay, let's get you out on the track. Alright, so I gotta be 32 seconds. Or 32, yeah. Oh, shoot. Bad start. Missed every pad. It's not looking good. Oh, I did it! Sweet! Maybe this wasn't quite as hard as I've remembered. Huh. You did it! You did it! In 20 years, I've never seen anybody handle a swoop bike like that before. Nobody's going to beat that time. Nobody! And somebody does. I guess Gadon knew what he was doing. He picked the ride for us. Now the only thing is to wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, oh no, I actually won. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of this race. Put your hands together and show your appreciation to one of the most daring riders this swoop track has ever seen. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourselves the premier swoop rider on Terrace and brought great glory to the Hidden Beck game. Now I'm here to present the champion's prize, Brezhik, the leader of the Black Volkers.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated!
You better not be trying to cheat me, Brezhik.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
Can't do this, Brezhik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw the victory prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
Bastila's awake. Totally takes out her slaver.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Right. Time to take out these punks. Are you serious? We just... No! Oh, no! I should have, Did they get caught in some crossfire there or something? Alright. I'm gonna auto-save, I think. This Terrace Lower City. Auto-save might take me after winning that race. I might have to win one more swoop race. That stinks. Arrgh! Shoot. Alright, I gotta swoop race one more time. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Alright, no biggie. No biggie, I can do this. That stinks. Wasn't watching the health bar. Yeah, let's go. Go race again. I think 32 was the one I need to beat now. Nice. Got it. Sweet. Alright. Took care of that again. I'll fly through all this dialogue again so we can get to the fight.
People, here! Your swoop bike was... You old
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by an...
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
That should help. Where's my energy shield? Did I run out of them? Oh, shoot. No. What happened last time? I'm taking these guys down easily. Brezhik. I must have gotten caught in a crossfire. Sometimes if you're like in the middle of a group of enemies and you're surrounded, they can really take your health down. Sweet. Talk to Bastila. I think. Is there somebody else? Kid. Brezhik there. Double-bladed lightsaber. Sweet. That's Bastila's though. Brezhik's belt, armband. Yeah, that's some good stuff that I can equip with. Alright.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
My name's Odin Skyfighter. I'm here to save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brezhik and his Vulcans would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
No, need to hang on a second. I need to pull this up. I love the banter between your character and Bastila, because you do need to romance her if you're going to be in the EU continuity. So let me see here. It's pretty intuitive. I mean, you can do it by just kind of knowing, pick the flirtatious lines and stuff like that. But I just want to make sure I don't botch it, because then you lose it. So make sure I'm picking the right commands. Here. Sorry, I just didn't have it queued up. Let's see. We don't have time for this. Karth is waiting for us.
Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Dread Sith. Well, I'll be quiet. The story play out.
You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Hang on a second. Let my we were trying to find you,
I see.
remember?
Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I am sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Let's see. Karth, you can't talk to your commanding officer like that. I say, both of you settle down. This isn't helping.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Let's see. Don't worry, I won't let that happen.
I think we'll need some help getting off Taurus. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met. Like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a dark Jedi, Revan, I guess.
This is strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
This isn't the first time I've had a vision.
Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Alright, so when we first opened the game, remember your character, my character, Odo Skyfighter here, was on the bed, and you're having this dream or whatever, and then you wake up into the ship being attacked there, and then that little vision we just saw there of Bastila with her Jedi there defeating Revan, that was in the past. That was what happened. That's one of the stories that you were told about. That's when Darth Malak took over after they took down Revan. So that was Dark Sith Revan there. So so it's your character having these visions. And talk to Bastila at this point.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before you rescued you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
You didn't escape the Black Vulkars until we arrived, as I recall.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
Let's see what my options are here. What can I say? I'm a talented individual.
Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability. Although modesty is another matter. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Are you trying to say I can control the Force?
The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
Let's see. Be glad I'm Force sensitive, or I couldn't have rescued you.
Ah, yes, the rescue again. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Brejik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taurus. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Alright. I love the way it's written. It's really, the dialogue between your character and Basil is written quite well. Good flirtation going on there. It strikes me, I don't know if my sound engraver's still in the chat at all, but just saying, sound engraver, you could do some sweet Bastila cosplay there, I think. Just gonna throw that out there. Auto Dress, I love how Bastila insults you rescue right off the get-go. She grows a lot as a character, unlike Captain Marvel. Yeah, right? She's got a good character arc. Schooner Tuna said, Revan, Bastila, best ship. Prove me wrong, but yeah, you be liver wrong. Revan and Bastila, I don't know about that one. No, I like the character in Bastila. Got to love her ego, most humblest prisoner ever. I agree. So, alright. Yeah, somebody's talking about some mods. Yeah, when you play on the Xbox like I am, you don't get the mods. Mods are just for the computer games and stuff. But I've already upgraded all the weapons, so... What time is it, too? Check the time here. Oh, it's 12:15. You know, it might be about time. Put Bastille in your party, because she's good. And actually, I'm going to put Mission here, because they have a really good dialogue at some point. Let me see if I can trigger that real quick before I do wrap up, because that dialogue's hilarious. I don't know if it comes first or later, but I'm going to see if I can trigger it. I also need to give Bastille her lightsaber and some armor, too. You there, human. You are the rider who won the great swoop race in the lower city, yes? That's right. I have a message from Canderous Ordo. He says to meet him in the cantina. Canderous? Isn't he that Mandalorian that works for Davik? That's the guy that... Not the guy who was counting to 3. That's the evil guy. But Canderous is the Mandalorian who was pretty bad too, not taking any flack off anybody. Yes, that's the one. Given his connections, you can see why it would be wise to attend this meeting. Canderous didn't say why he wanted to meet you. He only said he had an offer you couldn't refuse. Given his connections, you can see why it would be foolish to ignore his request. Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him in the cantina. Wise choice, human. I would advise you not to wait too long. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. Nice. Sound Engraver says, I will work on her accent. Sweet. Sweet. Let me see. Bastila needs to level up here. And they need to get her in gear. Heavy combat suit, military suit. Put the military suit first. Oh, she doesn't have the feat prerequisites for it. Heavy combat then, at least? Nope. Alright, I have to buy something that she can wear. But let me level her up, though. At least. Attributes. Skills. Definitely some more treat injury. And with the awareness one for right now then. Powers. Alright, so I keep all to the light side. First Power allows you to move very swiftly, pressing his or her body of his physical limits for the duration of the effect. His power increases the physical attributes, saving throws. It's dark side stuff. That's universal power. Persuasive. For my opponent. Surge of energy through droids. Those are dark sides. Target with this push back 5 meters. That's a pretty good one. Throw the lightsaber. That's a good one. I think first off I will give her... Nope, she can't cure yet. Don't have enough points for that. Cure is what you definitely need to throw in as soon as possible, or as soon as you can do it. I tend not to really mess with the ones that are restricted by armor much. Shields the Jedi and the Force, absorbing the first 15 points of damage from Sonic Fire. Cool. Yeah, why not? We'll just do that one first. Okay, more level up. Send a surge of energy through surge processors. Triggers spasms in the victim's dark side. Where's lightsaber? Yeah, we'll do the throw lightsaber. Nope, I already have that one. Gosh, how many levels up do we need here? I think it's quite a few that you go through. Finally, okay, these are the feats. I can upgrade her weapon if I want. I mean, her armor and everything. Granted the following feats. Force immunity, stun, night sense. Definitely going to give her the armor option there. And more powers to go. This power is activated. The Jedi's temporarily granted 4-point bonus defense. Finally do cure. Nice, okay. Definitely cure. Alright, that takes that. Now I can get her in some armor, I believe. At least to do that. Good. Give her an energy shield. Brejik's armband, used in conjunction with his belt, generates effective barrier against melee attacks. So I'll do that.
Huh?
And let's check
Hey there.
missions.
What can I do for you?
Oh, whoops. I want to talk to you about your brother.
I don't want to
think I already
talk
did
about
this.
Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else
Still
you
think
need?
That's funny. Do you need nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I
Have it
already
your
had a
way.
conversation with her. Alright. So let me just go out here and see if I can trigger their conversation before I wrap up. And let me check in with the chat, because a lot of things been going on while I was doing all the upgrading and stuff. Alex Starr says, Bastila Shan was originally going to be Vima Sunrider. Yeah, so Nomi Sunrider, this really legendary Jedi you find in the Old Republic comic books. Her daughter, Vima, is supposed to be really legendary too, and she was supposed to be Bastila Shan, but Alex, you were saying they couldn't get the rights to it or somebody, so they had to invent the new character of Bastila, which works. I mean, it's still good too. Schooner Tuna says, I say we just call the main character, because technically he, she could be all of us. Yeah, but it needs to be a male for the EU content, and I like saying my name, Odin Skyfighter, because it's an awesome name. Auditor Dress says, Bastila won't have any equipables for her class until the next planet. Well, I got a few there with the, just needs the points I need to give her. Schooner says, if you guys do the cosplay, yeah, so if I do Odin Skyfighter and Sound Engraver does Bastila, then Al needs to be Zalbar, the Wookiee. That's awesome. Troy must be the HK droid, yeah. Grab 4-speed when you can too, Auditor Dread says. Yeah, I didn't do that one. I should get some 4-speed. Auditor Dread says, it's up to you, but certain force powers won't work with armor. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's why I usually try to avoid the ones that are armor restricted, because I like to use the armor at all times. Alex Star says, what 6-inch Black Series figures do you wish were made? I want a Darth Malak, Satele Shan, and Jason Solo. Satele Shan would be awesome. A decent Bastila Shan would be good, because the one they made was just awful. It looks like a, looks like she's balding. It was just kind of an ugly figure. But, Samuel Proctor says, armor blocks, Bastila's force ability. Yeah, I know. So I can, you can take it off sometimes or whatever. But Peter DeRosa says, I think Vima is her great-granddaughter, since it's thousands of years, and Vima is hundreds of years old by the events of the Dark Empire. I don't think I quite understood that. It's somewhere around here that their little conversation's triggered. Run up here through the other part of the city, see if I can trigger it. I might have to do some more of the gameplay before they get triggered, but It's a really funny scene. I guess I need to play a little bit more, though, for the triggers. Oh, well. Okay. So, this was a good chunk. We saved Bastila tonight. Now we just need to meet up with Canderous Ordo and eventually get off Terrace. Break the Sith blockade, the quarantine. But, that's what we're doing for now. So, but I think now's a good time, a good stopping point. And yeah, these, I'm just doing these in bite size, playthroughs and stuff like that. So, we'll probably end up with definitely double digits of playthroughs, many times over before we get through the whole game. But they're fun. It's fun to hang out with you guys. It's fun to get the cutscenes all together. Maybe I'll cut them together later into kind of one condensed one after I play through it all. I don't know. But thank you guys for hanging out. So stuff coming up tomorrow. I do have my Bible study on the Catholic Bible Geek channel at 9 p.m. for those interested in that. But then at 10:15 p.m. over here on the Professor Geek channel, we'll be going through chapters 6 through 11 of Kenobi. So come back for that. And yeah, not sure what's going on Friday. There's a bunch of people. Yeah, join the Professor Geek Facebook group if you haven't yet. And all the information people post what's coming up then. I know that Al's doing Beastmaster on Saturday night. It's his rewatch, so he's excited about that. That should be good. But yeah, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Thanks to my sound engraver for learning Bastila's accent. But I will see all you guys later. And let me see if it'll actually let me clock out this time, or log out. Remember last time, it wouldn't log out. So I had to unplug the capture card, and then it kept the stream going as though it was live. But it was just like buffering for like an hour or two afterwards. People were saying, "You're streaming kind of late, aren't you?" I'm like, "No, it's just, being silly." So we'll see if this will go. I'll go ahead and do my log off, and we'll see if it'll work. So thanks for hanging out, and until next time, keep enjoying and digging deeper into all the Star Wars stories you love. It did it again! It did it again. Oh, this stinks. Okay. How am I going to do this? I need to figure out why it does this. Let me see. I could possibly see if I can log out. I mean, I can unplug it again just fine, but I don't want it to stick around in the stream like that. So let me see if I can take it down through YouTube's side. Never had a problem with this before. This is kind of weird. Nope. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to write in the chat here that the stream is over. YouTube's this capture card's just keeping things on for a bit. So, and then I'll unplug it and it'll be over. But YouTube might say that the stream's still going for a while, and there'll just be kind of a buffered screen there. But the stream is over. Okay. Alright, folks. I will catch you all later. Oops, I unplugged the camera. That's why you can't see anything right now. Boy, I just rocked this, didn't I? Let me unplug the capture card this time. I was also copying